Thank you all very much. Thank you all. Shall we have a seat? Shall we have a seat? Shall we have a seat? Chobai! 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 Kennedy! Kennedy! Kennedy was there! Yeah! Thank you all. Thank you.
Ta ya barka ya gaza ne ga bojejin ya bojejin ntiye ne dana yela tenja bai tetuma chawa chene adana bila diu so te konkaw he chare na bore te nasara coordinator ko wadete inamun nuhin chakara piliti yaltare ne nasara coordinator opening prayer.
Shall we be in the mood of prayers? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 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 Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ahdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghayril maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amen. May He accept our prayers.
Kukurulu! 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 Eshi rado. Ye karamu no kwan akuti nasara coordinator. To. Wagri bachibe. Ye chala hazenga tenta. Atare sora karedi menne awuli tisanti hone. We have to do what we call self-introduction. Chale ne pili ne a polling station executive. No bana a chane kezing yejing tisohang. So we want to do self-introduction. Come on, we'll come police station executive. Near guy police station executive in a Blatina in that order. Come on, we'll boil a category that I carry the bunya adequate down. So police station executive, yeah, Kranya. Yamunuka. To Yabarka. Yes. Electoral area coordinator, you can stand up. Electoral area coordinators. To Yabarka. Patrons. Patrons. Honorable, these are our patrons. Yes. Yenabanzimin. Elders, Council of Elders. Council of Elders. Yeah. Barka Yenabanzimin. Quincy executives. To. Thank you. At this juncture, I will have the rare privilege. We have done that. Yes. I think what we have is, there is TESCOM here. TESCOM. Where are you? Okay. Give some love to the Honorable. At this juncture, I have the rare privilege to welcome our Quincy Chairman Kojo Alfred Yenge, to give his welcome address.
Kukrudu. Sarana yala walibi da gari biyala chakara gara. Inte tijaba yakari tara sati wucha. Asana nben. Tijaba yani Allah. Apur bado du wulitin. Cha yala ka ba man yala. Ka baba ka degol la reba korasiya. Ka juna weja da gaya. Weja da boji ga. Cha ya bora yele ju. Ya turka ka ja pente. Mwenda kuto to bobo. Tibiga da bayaka party osimala na salaba. Ni salaba simala bolu libiri. Ana atata mine ana yala ja da bayaka ejibo lafiya. Chatin baka party milki no bi party blaja Allah ya diburi ko bi nam ya diburi ko ba ebu yeni bebne da ba die jamen ko me dijine bebne tor le biu man para bo kar ja chatin me die jamen kamne me dijine chere me dibu le biu o ya biu dibu ni men ndene ana be katbara na abadi a chere ya dibu ni men o da me la dawo ambiti puonga honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Ona the very debate. The bill sima ona the kutuna. The back of about Yablama. So, honorable. Actually, my English is not good. If I'm Pablo, they should forgive me. Yeah. Why? Oh, yeah, honorable. You are most welcome to Upper West, precisely Nadowli-Kaleo Constituency. This is just one of the strongest constituencies in Upper West. As you know, our honorable Speaker of Parliament, this is where he comes from. And most of the time, he doesn't leave those stones unturned just to win back the seat. And we too, we are determined to show our effort. And we believe that with your support, we will make it. So as I welcome you to the Nadowli-Kaleo constituency, there's no time. There are a lot of talks that we can talk, but we have to go straight to the point. And it is that you are somebody who always like to empower people, just like the youth. So far as agric and all those things are concerned. This our region, especially our constituency. If it will be daytime, there are a lot of issues that we can take us to what? A victory, because the job opportunities will be there. I know you can create it for us. And some of the job what do you call it? The job or these opportunities are, you know, for this our factories issues we have been talking day in, day out. Like if it will be daytime, this whole what they call a building within these premises, you cannot count all the trees here are 90% are Chinese trees. And these Chinese trees, and that is what we are having in this our district. And then I believe if we had a Chinese factory here, me myself, I'm dealing with China. That's my main job. I'm buying Chinese to gather that attachment. So, factory there, yes. So I believe like if you had a factory here, as we be initiating factories, you should consider as one of the Chinese factory. That can boost our work for us. Most of our people here are all agriculture. They are dealing with farming. That is our main job. Whatever means, if we happen to get the nut and who to swallow do, and happen to be the president, I would like you to take this our region to agriculture. Give us the agriculture support. The youth and the elders, whatsoever it is, will get employed. Because you know we can do it. You've been doing it. We also want our share. We also do our best so that you help us. You know, this is our constituency and the offer constituency. And you know the man who's involved in this constituency. He's a hard man. Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Alban Gbagi, he's a hard man, strong person. So whatever way you should do to adopt this our constituency, so that we'll get the support to sit in the NDCNC. So honorable, because we've got a lot to do or to say. Honestly, I put something on my phone. Let me see whether I can remember something. Yeah. Tau Kokeri. So, honorable, I think with all what we are saying, you know it better than me, though you are not from here, but you know what you can do. so that this our constituency will be in we will also have an MP in Parliament come 2024. You will be the president. We want our MP to lead you as a president to a Parliament House. The day they will show you, they will show him too, as a president. So, Upper West region, precisely the Nadowli-Kaleo Constituency, we've got a lot that we needed. You know, we've been talking of the factor of Nadowli-Kaleo, B.K. Adams, Abe Fakabo, AZW, and all. There were about 4 key people who handled this Northern People's Party. This is Nadowli-Kaleo constituency. I'm an uncle to Nadowli-Kaleo. Nadowli-Kaleo father and my father, one father, different mothers. So, and then we are putting out something as a party office, just to remember. Always we use that one to remember Nadowli-Kaleo. So we're putting one in the constituency. Then we are asking for a support. At any time you get a support, can support us so that we can raise it up. When the next coming to Upper West region, you will come as a president to come and what? To come and open it for us, to come and commission it. So I want you to come and commission that office for us. Once you are a president, you will do it and you will come and commission for us. So based on these things, we know so much that after this Delegates Conference, after all, we will all be fighting for a unity. Who we believe that with unity can save us, all of us. And then we can take you to presidency with our MP. So that next time I'm coming there, you know that Chairman KO, Nadowli-Kaleo Constituency Chairman, it is one of your key people who make you to be president. So, by His grace, as of now, I welcome you again to the Nadowli-Kaleo Constituency. All the rounds that you are going, it is not going to be in vain. It is not going to be in vain. We will surely make it. Before you came, how your women, they came here first and then they talk a lot. If you are to hear, you hear what they say, but you are not here, but they spoke a lot. What they can do, and they also say, they also do their best and push you to the last bottom. That's presidency. So you'll be there, inshallah. At this note, I will hand over the mic to the PC to continue with the program. There's no time.
There's one thing that we forgot to do. We didn't introduce the coordinator for Ohene Agyapong for this constituency. He's in the person of Honorable Gordon Sugulu. Clap for him, clap for him. Chama yela no yela gra to laka o yela yaza awa tu ana daw. Chu yela kuru kat ziengan kwara balate. Ka daw na bo yo factory bilecha ko na ban venka bi polana po sare tare tumana tong ka belana sumang on site chuna me bayanka chuna ko na tunawo. Ka ana yela bela kara pogoba nti bi poli bili ko nya tom bili atong. Nte yela kanga men on la yela anta sor kara danu bi jela ka te party ne non pen konti kan yila te Nadowli-Kaleo the late Nadowli-Kaleo on yala kate mere office or the TRT ho kare me office in honor of the late Nadowli-Kaleo on bena ka down na ban sonte kare me erect that a befitting place and about mandate TN te na bala na ban la no banga de me and lay a foundation stone and then can MPP new patriotic party on bit this ne ka bala me na sumang ye kare mal mo ni ko chama. Honorable, before I give the mic to your MC, I want to say one or two things. This constituency have a total of 628 polling station and electoral area coordinators. Almost the entire delegate strength is 628. This comprises of 565 polling station executives, 36 electoral area coordinators, 17 constituency executives, 5 patrons, and 5 elders. Indeed, we have witnessed your hard work and your dedication towards the cause of the New Patriotic Party. We want your support. We want to erect a befitting building in honor of the late Nadowli-Kaleo. Honorable, don't turn your back on Nadowli-Kaleo. With the needed support, this constituency can be won. What we need is the financial resources, the logistical resources to be able to win this great seat of ours. Honorable, we so plead. We want to honor the late Nadowli-Kaleo. We want to honor him. On this juncture, I want to give the mic to the MCE of Get Ohene Agyapong elected to introduce him. Thank you.
Thank you. Put your hands together for him. Choboy, a bigger round of applause for yourselves. Put your hands together for yourselves. Choboy. Then with much louder noise, ladies and gentlemen, show your love with a major round of applause for Honorable Ohene Agyapong. Choboy, inshallah. He's the next president of the Republic of Ghana. The next president of the Republic of Ghana. Thank you so much. On behalf of Team Ken, I want to say a big thank you for your patience, a big thank you for coming to meet the next president of the Republic of Ghana. God richly bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are far, far behind time. So I want to recognize the presence of Team Ken in your distinguished constituency. Give it up for Team PhD. Put your hands together for Team PhD. Ladies and gentlemen, it includes the regional chairman of Upper West is here. We have other constituency, other regional executives here in our presence. Because of time, we will not be able to do individual introduction. Thank you for understanding me. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the man of the moment? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the next president of the Republic of Ghana? Choboy, he took part in the formation of the New Patriotic Party. 2, Honorable Ohene Agyapong is a member of parliament for Asin Central in the central region of Ghana. He has represented his constituency for 23 solid years. Choboy. Thirdly, the next president of Ghana is a successful businessman. So January 7, 2025, President Nadowli-Kaleo will hand over first time in the history of Ghana to a businessman as president of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? He's a philanthropist. He's the father for the fatherless, husband for widows, the most popular candidate to break the 8 for the New Patriotic Party. Ladies and gentlemen, the hope for the hopeless, the voice for the voiceless, the next president, Honorable Ohene Agyapong. bless you. God bless you so much. Can you resume your seat, please? Can you be seated? Thank you so much, and God bless us all.
Instead of thank you, you say baraka.
Choboy. Hey. Choboy. Hey.
Mr. Chairman, constituency executives, council of elders, patrons, electoral area coordinators, Tesconians, and polling station executives, my grassroots. Good evening. First of all, I want to sincerely apologize for the delay. I think my coordinators are working well, but the time difference is too much. Traveling from Tumu to BDR alone was 3 hours. And coming here, oh yes, the road is terrible. I'm surprised you have all the big names that chairman mentioned. And when we come to the Upper West, Yasmin Kachi, mix. Choboy, me say, Sausha Edin Akasia. Okay, I'll mix it. But the students, don't forget, this is not your program. This is delegates, their program. So kindly don't deduct for the delegates. The choice of the delegates today is for delegates. But I will speak English. I'll mix it. Chairman, you were talking about the land. In fact, I've seen it myself. And I know what I'm going to do. I believe in business and nothing else. Business. So I'm going to establish a lot of businesses here. And first one, yesterday, they gave me the shell fruits, the fruits. And it tastes so sweet. The first thing that comes to mind is juice. Juice. You need to have a factory here that will extract it and produce juice. Yes, of course. It tastes so good. Emma, second one. You see, my son here, Chairman, I will introduce my son to you. He also deals with the shea butter. So she buys them, take it to America. So deal with them. Onim baby, it is not only shea butter. The nature of the land in Upper West and even Savannah. But first of all, Minikai and Moma Basso. Clap for yourself, the people from Salaga, West, East, BDI, and Nadowli-Kaleo. For the first time, I've seen large-scale farming, especially maize. Ebro, what you can do, Ebro first. Neonimani Banku. You see, on the Banku Guano. First, we can use maize Ebrono for cornflakes. Second, we are fortunate. Unfortunately, we are fortunate. Unfortunately, in the sense that Russia-Ukraine war is not a pleasant thing. But fortunately, because it has given Ghana advantage to produce more maize. And what we are going to use the maize for is flour. A brosam. When we have a factory here, you buy a some, you buy brodo, you buy biscuit, you buy a nyoma bebri. I'm not sure, sir, mo amoti hey, any day mo obi adi anwa you di a bro na ye. Yeah, one of the most expensive oil, a corn oil. But Ghana here, you don't see corn oil. But we are always eating corn. Even this afternoon, I bought toasted corn, roasted corn. Besides the oil, we use maize for poultry feeds. Besides the poultry feed, one greatest thing that we use maize for is ethanol. Ethanol, say, your petrol boy, iodine, say, you know, every 20,000 acres of maize farm can give you a factory of $50 million that will produce 200,000 liters a day, ethanol. And the 200,000 liters a day ethanol factory will employ 2,000 workers from here. 2,000. 2,000. I have seen soya beans. We are here producing soya beans, and there's not a single factory in the Upper West. Meanwhile, we sell the soya beans to Indians. They go and process it, and we go there to import the processed soya beans. What is wrong with us? Ghana, what is wrong with us? We don't have leaders with direction. We need leaders with direction that can move this region. And I'm challenging you, if you vote for me, I will make sure the Southerners will now migrate to the north to look for jobs. Because as I say no daha, one thing I have not seen, but whether no, a man ye, amunim, my research that I read it. Me who I read it. But this weather is good for sugarcane. You know why? Anopa to about 4, the weather, you get sun. So the sun, scorchy sun. But right after 6 o'clock, you see the weather coming down like what we are experiencing right now. That is the weather condition sugarcane survive. So here, we're going to do a lot of plantation of sugarcane. And the sugarcane, you get sugar out of it. After the sugar, you get alcohol. The cognac, whiskey, and the rest are all from sugar. After that, you use the sugarcane, the dust, for this. Excuse me, let me show you. This. Chipboards. All these are chipboards. Yeah, this. Chipboards. We use sugarcane. All the Chinese doors you see with metal frames in front, inside are all sugarcane chipboards. Then after this, Every sugar plant we visited in India generates its own electricity. So we use sugarcane to generate electricity in India. Why can't we do it here? And doomso, 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 doomso. You know, rice. Besides the rice itself, the husk, we use it to generate electricity in Thailand. Cassava. I have cassava plant in Atebubu Mountain. We acquired 125,000 acres land. I don't do things small. Me, I like big things. Yeah, 125,000 acres. We've already cultivated 30,000 acres of cassava. We built a plant that produces 300 tons a day cassava starch at Atebubu Mountain, and we are employing 960 permanent workers. The second one, we'll open it, we'll commission it next month at Prime. 200 tons a day starch. Do you know what we use the starch for? Pharmaceutical industries, all the drugs we take, the tablets, there is starch in it. So the demand of starch in this country, initially we were going to export it to China. But pharmaceutical industries in this country have placed orders that we cannot even meet the demand. Besides that, do you know what you can do? The beer that we drink, the Guinness and the malt are all from cassava starch. We can use the starch, the cassava again, to produce ethanol just like the sugar. And also mix it with our fuel to reduce the price of fuel in this country by 10%. You know, so many things we can do. My son buys this shea butter from here, 1 kilo for 27 cedis. He packages it, sell it on American market for $34. Can you multiply 34 by 12 for me? On top of my head, I can get it 340, 268, about 384. 408. Yeah. So if he buys it for 27 cedis, he sells it in America 408 cedis per kilo. Per kilo. What are we doing in this country? Have we asked ourselves why these white people come all the way from wherever they're coming from to the north to buy the shea butter? And we don't have a single factory here. The only one I saw was somewhere last week, I think, in Techiman. But it's even small. When I say I'm going to do a factory, not those small factories, I do it big. So a lot of opportunities here. I want to assure Chairman, I have done my survey already. I have seen it. And wherever I go, I look at it, and right there I can tell what I can do in that area, because I always smell money. Smell money. I'm always smelling money. Yeah, I'm smelling money. So I know. And why we should, my opinion, I think about 60% of the industries in this country should come from the north because of the nature of the land. Know what? I was thinking of something. I think we have to move the airstrip to another place, build a proper airport, especially for cargo. Cargo planes. We're going to grow vegetables and cargo planes will take it from here, go to European market within 5 hours. Within 5 hours. You are clapping. You are clapping. You share border with Cote d'Ivoire. And when you go to Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina, all you hear at your hotel, boom, 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 cargo planes coming for fresh tomatoes, fresh vegetables. Are you saying Burkinabes are better than us? But we need a leader to challenge us, a leader to lead us. And if you want one person that can move this country, Ohene Agyapong. I have ideas, and the ideas I just don't talk. I talk and I do. Talk and do. So I'll come here. Unfortunately, it's late. I'll come another time with investors to tour the whole of Upper West, from Savannah to Upper West. But I'm so impressed with Upper West, especially Salaga West and East. Sisala, East and West. The nature of the land and the farms, the maize. What I saw was that you don't have good yield because of the land. You need manure and fertilizers, And this time, we are going to use sophisticated technology to get good yield so that we can create the factories here. That is all I stand for. I don't see why we are from the north and everybody sees that the moment you say you are from the north, he tags you with poverty. We must change that. We must change that. And I'm going to do it. Whether you vote for me or not, I will come and serve the factory here. Yeah, because we are doing politics. But what I'm telling you is business. It will put money in my pocket. So if I tell you and you don't do it, I will come and do it here for you to see. So believe in me that we're going to build the north. I want to do something and leave my name. Like we have Nadowli here, we have Nadowli-Kaleo here. His name. I just want to leave a name that these young students here will say that it was one politician who changed my life. So when they hear I'm dead, they all take lorries. Not yet. They will drive and come to my funeral in honor of what I have done for them. I don't, at this point in life, me here skedia. Adi am here edin, meja edimpa. That is all I want. Ko baby anyame di medroi. Se me wose me ye emma me nua ho tono. Me Ohene Agyapong sa fesika ne de koto obroni kuromu a God will punish me. God will punish me. And I am coming to serve. I'm not coming to lord myself over anybody. I want to be a servant. But servant with discipline. Servant with discipline. If I bring investors here and I put my money in business, I employ you and you think you are an MPP member and therefore you are not going to work, I'll fire you. Yeah, because if I don't do that, I'll lose my investment. You are an MPP member and therefore I'm going to employ you. So when I employ you, I expect you to do the right thing. If you don't do the right thing, God knows I've done my part by giving you a job and you mess up. I'll fire you. Because elsewhere, we were in America. When you make a mistake and you are being fired, it's not the CEO, it's your immediate supervisor. When he fires you, there is no pastor there to beg for you. There is no politician to beg for you. There is no chief to beg for you. There is no priest. When you are fired, you are fired. Case closed. Then it pumps sense into you that you don't have to be late. If it's 8899, that is the kind of government Ohene Agyapong I'm going to form. And that is the only way we can move this country. Because the system is so relaxed. When we ask individual to go to work at 8, you go there at 10 and tell you Ghana time. Ghana time. This is Ohene Agyapong's time. 8 o'clock, Nadowli-Kaleo. So I will pump. But before I do that, Chairman, I want unity. With unity, we can take the seat. Disunity, I'm afraid I'm not going to bring the money. So I want us to come together and take this seat in honor of Nadowli-Kaleo. And that is what I want to do for Nadowli. Trust me. If we are one, money to take the seat. Oh, Speaker himself trusts me. So, you know, he trusts me. And he himself, he's like a prophet. One day he called me to his office and said, you know, you are going to be president one day, because we were on the flight with a team, parliamentarians, and they were discussing that the next president should be you. He told me. So I know I'm home. And me, I'm a Walla boy. If you don't know, I'm telling you. My father was a teacher here in Wa. That's where he started everything with my mother. And you know, I didn't know until one day I had a fight with somebody. I was a good karateist. So I gave the person some flying kicks and he collapsed. Then they rushed to my mother's place. So my mother started crying and said, this Walla man, what did he put in the cocoa? Eh? What did he put in the cocoa? So I didn't say anything. Later on, when she could calm down, I asked her, what do you mean by Walla man, what he put in the cocoa? Then she gave me the story that when she was pregnant in Wa here, the landlord always gave her something like the sun or dust and put it in the cocoa and gave it to my mother to drink and told her that one day this child is going to be a boy, and you see how strong that boy will be. So when you hear Ohene Agyapong firing, then the adrenaline is from Wa. So I want to do something here to honor my parents. And that old man, unfortunately, he didn't tell me where he lived. But Wa is Wa, and Upper West is Upper West. And I'm also a chief. Chief. At Laura. Your mana. Yeah. You know. So as for Upper West, I don't play with it. And fortunately, I have a reason to build a lot of factories here. One is the Sisala East and West. What I saw, the farms, the maize. No, you guys, clap for yourself again. You guys are good. So believe in me that we are going to move this country, and especially the North. So I'm here to plead with you to give me opportunity to serve. November 4th, come November 4th, people will come and tell you, oh, I am a Northerner, so vote for me. I'm a Muslim, so vote for me. Don't forget, a Northerner is the one, when you are in dire need, will help you. Not a Northerner, when you are in dire need, because he wants you to say yes sir to him, he will never help you. And you are poor. A Muslim brother is the one, when you are in need, will help you. A Muslim brother is not only the one who recites Quran with you. No. We should have it. And let me tell all of you, the Muslims here, I want one Alaji. Who is Alaji here? The whole Nadowli-Kaleo, the Muslims, you don't have Alaji. Give me one person, I'll sponsor next year to go to Mecca. You know, yeah, make a choice. You know, Chief Imam, I'm the only Christian with a Muslim name, Sheikh Osman. Chief Imam gave me the title Osman because of my relationship with Muslims. So believe in me that I don't play religious cards, I don't play tribal cards. I'm a Ghanaian, and therefore Ghana first. I see everybody as Ghanaian. That's the most important thing. Coming here, I've seen my lady there, she's tired. That's Hajia Ken. I took her to Mecca, and when she came back, she changed the name. He said Hajia Ken. She is Umo, but now she says they should call her Hajia Ken. So, this constituency, Chairman, give me one person, let me take him to Mecca next year. So this election, even Ghana Armed Forces, the Ghana Armed Forces are saying that Honorable Ohene Agyapong, anybody who asks you to step down, please don't step down because you are going to win 2024 election. Why? Because I'm the only politician who has committed $6 million, 72 million Ghana cedis, 720 billion OCDs, building cardio and dialysis center for 37 military hospitals. And because of that, Ghana Armed Forces said they are going to vote for me. Choboi, Ghanaian women are crying for Ohene Agyapong to take over power. Why? The only politician, Ghana for Maiwa, stranded, Lebanon, Omukwa Hunchirim, Oyi ni bottom sika, $400,000, a car ticket, Emma Ghana for Maiwa, back to Ghana. And into Ghana for Mercy, Honorable Ohene Agyapong, Yebetua Bamau, Choboi, Ghana health workers say, Honorable Ohene Agyapong, same people for the Uba, Yeni health workers, Ayar for them Pasokrana, Yebo Mupanian, Yebeka Chum say, Omunkotua Bama, Honorable Ohene Agyapong. If he say, Emra COVID by the only politician, or Tini Bottom Sika, $1 million, and net 12 million Ghana cedis, 120 billion OCDs. Eto hospital beds, PPs, Enro, HMR hospitals across the country. Enunti, Ghana health workers say, Yebetua ba amao. Choboi, Saufri, Kintamport now be drew Tamalea, ube a giant billboard rating. Welcome, Honorable Ohene Agyapong, President for 2024. Adenti, Emra Dumsobaye, Tamale Hospital, doctors normally torchlight and a year operation. Materiano, we could talk 1,000 kVA generator, and I'm the chair Tamale Hospital. The Tamale Force, Sanya Wayama and Bribino, Sani and Swebe Yamao. Choboi, Nano Boko and Tokwai Esihui. The Owana chairman, no, MPP chairman Fremi, was honorable. One wire a combi queen. Adding, or say Boku woman organizer, or name Rantie Minu, Omu PS Omu Kotoduani, and you come womu. Into Obia Shadem, or the Omu go pick up and trap pictures Bremi. Sunday, by Monday, them organize 500 bags of the 50 kilos rice, 100 boxes of cooking oil, and I'm the call Bolgatanga Regional Administration. By Wednesday, and I'm co-chair near Manamao. Choboy, Mekoto hospital beds first. Meko Konfanoche Hospital. Meko na ayarefo gufom. Na maami bi ena ma ne sin no etache me akoma. If you say ni kun na yare and odafom bare floor. This woman wrapped her hand around the husband, and both of them were lying on the bare floor. It touched my heart. So I asked the doctors, how much are you owing that you can't fix these machines? And they said $145,000. Today is 1.7 million Ghana cedis. So I took my check and wrote $145,000 to Konfanoche Hospital. The next day, I went to Ashford and bought mattresses, pillows, bed sheets, and donated to the hospital. It didn't end there. Oliver Twix, they asked for more. They took me to emergency ward. There, I saw patients. The patients outnumbered the beds, so they were sitting in wheelchairs with drips on them. I promised them that very day I was broke, so I told them I'll be back. This February, I bought 150 hospital beds for Konfanoche Hospital. I donated it in the morning, and in the afternoon, I met 11 constituency executives in Royal Lametta. When I told my story to them, my contribution to the party and the country, they rose in unison, singing, Adiana Dani, Adiana Dani, hey, Adiana Dani, Adiana Dani, hey, Adiana Dani, Adiana Dani, hey, Adiana Dani, Adiana Dani, hey. Ti baby ameko biano, mekama sembe wieno, na omse adane. Minimse ahame bano, mo nyina obia woni favorite. But by the time I finish, na obia adwena sesa na adane for Ohene Agyapong. Choboy, eba party mu 1991, Dankwa Buzia Domo Club. And in 1992, yete MPP party. 92 no, Professor Dubois and a bear flag bearer. Near Pesika Aqua election near Yebi. Timeneme Nyonko Opombio and Yakobo Bisia. $3 million in 1992. And yet net $3 million. 1992, 3 million. And mra Yelusu Yeno, the company. The America said, Honorable Babi, no, yeah, lawyer, no. Yet the 8 years in Fiamwatri from 92 to 2000, and San Yetimetria MPP, Besiana Ekoboyeno. And until Nema Broku, till 1996, I couldn't help that much, but I gave 15 pickups to MPP party. The year 2000, when I was contesting, I gave MPP 50 pickups. The year 2004, myself and Mr. Opombio, we gave MPP 100 pickups. The year 2008, myself and Mr. Opombio, we gave MPP 245 brand new Tata pickups. In fact, today, Sisala West attested to it that they got one of my pickups in the year 2008. I single-handedly bought another 77 Russian Jeeps. I gave over 1 million T-shirts. In 2008, the second round, MPP, we didn't have money. So I discounted my invoice that I gave to Minister of Finance. I took it back to a Greek bank and devalued it the value was 2.5. So the bank reduced the value and gave us $2 million. That is how come we were able to go second round in 2008. 2012, MPP was broke like church mouse. Campaign. So Mr. Opong, he didn't come today. And another friend of mine, in fact, Ochehene's younger brother, Nanapuku, went to my Chinese partner, called Wela, and asked her to give them logistics to the tune of $2 million. And they were sure we were going to win 2012 election. So they told her when we win 2012 election, they will give her a contract to offset the debt. Then she asked them, what about if you don't win? How am I going to get my money? That thought did not occur to them. So when the woman asked, they couldn't have an answer. Then my partner called me. Said, where are you? I'm in Tema. Said, okay, come to Golden Tulip. I drove to Golden Tulip and met my partner, the lady. So she told me, look, I can give you the things, but at least I need a guarantor. I cannot just give 2 million worth of goods and no guarantor. There I took a pen and paper. Wela, Ohene Agyapong will pay the $2 million if MPP loses 2012 election. I did. So she brought the things, but it was late. Some of the items, some constituencies, they even finished the election before the items arrived in 2012. 2014, where were the men? Sir John, may he so rest in peace. General Secretary then wrote letters to all the regions that were going to hold Congress in Tamale. 2 weeks later, Sir John wrote back to all the regions again that MPP was broke and we couldn't hold a Congress in Tamale. So I called General and asked him, General, you mean a party that has been in power for 8 years, we go to opposition in 6 years? All the businessmen President Kufuor created, you mean none of them is willing to help MPP party? When we are in distress, I'll pay the money. I single-handedly paid the money for MPP to go to Congress in Tamale. Choboyi, in 2016, I gave 240 used American pickups and 11 40-footer containers of used clothes. My partner also gave 2 40-footer containers of Magic Cube, cutlasses, and what? Cutlasses and fertilizers. That is how come in 2016 we managed to win 169 seats. That was the magic. In 2020, if not Ohene Agyapong, MPP, we wouldn't have majority in parliament. Ask me why. In 2020, after the election, NDC had 137 seats, MPP 137 seats, 1 independence, Adanse Fomana. We approached Adanse Fomana MP, Honorable Esiama, to join MPP with his independent. He said, he gave us a condition. The only way he will join MPP is when his chairman, Kwesinti, resigns as chairman of Adanse Fomana, because of what he took him through, and he decided to go independent. Who was going to be bold to tell the chairman to resign? It took Ohene Agyapong. I invited the chairman to my house and told him our problems and pleaded with him if he could resign. Then he said, look, I would have gladly done that, but I also benefit from this chairmanship. Because no one am didi hon kakra. Na or bag bi bonha. He opened the zip and gave me an envelope and asked me to read. When I read, simply put, it was a demand notice from Adanse Rural Bank, or the 1.5 million Ghana cedis, and a bank no edanaka. To say, so mami si from Ochina, the bank will take me to court, but I don't have that money. So I told him, look, I can't give you 1.5 million Ghana cedis, but I can give you 1 million Ghana cedis. So I wrote a great bank check, 1 million Ghana cedis, 9 a.m. By 10 a.m., na Chairman Kwesinti wakoyi scan bank. Now all ba mi fi sign resignation letter. Confidence ni galibia or the ban. And the chiro say sika moja. Ti Oba en krano, he did not read the resignation letter we've written. He only asked for a pen and just signed. Then we took a copy to President Akufo-Addo, a copy to Honorable Esiama. Then Honorable Esiama made open declaration that he joins MPP with his independence. That is how we got 138 and NDC got 137. I have served the party. All the candidates, the contestants, if they come, they should tell you what they have done for the party. You weigh all our stories, then you decide the one you want to vote for. It's competition, no insult. Have I come here to insult anybody? But some of the young men, because of what they will eat, they will come and peddle lies. But when you are going to vote for somebody, as a polling station executive, the services you have rendered to the party, more prefer be our party ni mo munyabi. More ba ha obi bisa mo se mo fa certificate imra na. But why is it that after we win power and you are asking for a job or a favor, they will ask you for certificate? Or go online. Almost ba say any of the candidate that is coming or babiara or kaso ba mon kanchirom se mon ko apply online and sound almost wa babishiam choboy adiasa timijam ha Matthew 20:26 or say anybody who wants to be a leader must first be a servant of the people. I have served MPP.
Adiana Dane, yeah, Adiana Dane, Adiana Dane.